Hi, I'm Viom at eraform, and with the help of Prototype Audio, we made our dream instrument plugin come true. Creative controls coupled with powerful sounds from real hardware and instruments meet traction. We are so excited and proud to finally show you guys Fraction and what it's capable of. Over the past year, we recorded more than 15,000 sounds from real synths and instruments and put them all into Fraction for you. The idea started with a single goal to create something with powerful sounds and with precise controls, easy to use, in one engine, and something truly unlike anything before. And that's where Fraction was born. For the sound, we made over 220 presets that just covers it all. So inside Fraction, you're gonna see some rich and powerful synths. Some really smooth keys and plugs. Experimental sounds carefully processed with effect gear and a granulizer. And of course, you're gonna need some bass. But we want to make sure this plugin is not just a synth-only plugin. So I, for example, recorded my upright piano in the back. That really took me ages to record it properly and also treating the room nicely. We brought in a professional string player, David, and he got a 1914 William E. Hill violin, which is, by the way, a violin that goes for over 30 grand. And we put it into Fraction. So let's get down to the controls because the presets are only the start. When you open up Fraction, the first thing you notice is a super clean monitor UI that is also sound interactive. This is the XY pad called the algorithm. Left and right blends between sound layer A and B, and up and down controls not only the filter LFOs, but also some effects. It's split between the first half and the second half. Up and down in between the first half controls the dry and wet of these effects in the effects page. And the moment you go over the half of the XY pad in the second section, that's where the filter turns on in the advanced page. It's this section over here. And the further you go, the stronger the LFO gets. And in case you forgot something, when you hover over something, it explains that control in simple terms. Some tooltips just in case. And then you see Vintage and Humanize. Vintage adds analog processing of the sounds, which adds tape, noise, and analog warmth. Humanize adds felt and touch noises that are recorded from my piano. So each time I pressed a note, I recorded the inside of my piano and I put it into Fraction to make things feel alive. It's also velocity sensitive, so when you press it softly, it sounds different. Then you got fractalize, which applies volume gating to the signal with some gentle bit crushing effect. It adds so much movement and a warm tone to the sound, which is really nice to have. You also got your vintage filters over here. To the left is a high pass filter and to the right is a low pass. It doesn't actually take away the high SE like usually from an equalizer. We mixed it with some effects. So the high pass adds a really warm tone while just cutting a little bit of the high end. Over here you can pitch the layer in semitones. Then you got shatter over here. Shatter randomizes your current preset, including the sound, but not this bottom section over here. And then you got color and smooth, which are one of my favorite features of this plugin. Once you turn on color, you kinda don't want to turn it off again. It adds analog brightness and width to the sound. It's like the sound instantly opens up. And smooth is kind of the opposite. It adds a smooth low pass filter with some darkness and space. So let me actually show you how it sounds. I mean, just listen to the difference to the synth, for example. You also got your monoglide over here with the rate. And then you got your pitch modulation over here, which applies a nice gliding effect. This is the rate of the gliding effect, and this is from what octave it should start. So if it's set to -2 octaves, it starts at -2 octaves and it goes up to the notes you're playing. And that's basically all for the main page. If you head to the advanced section, that's where the filter is, your ADSR, the gain level of each sound layer. You can also pick your sounds over here, and you got a nice visualization of the sound itself. And as you can see, each single note is a new sample. There's also a quality standard that's reset for this plugin. You also got your sound bed over here, which also moves the X direction. And then your effects page, which are based on real analog gear. You got saturation, delay, and reverb. And then the most essential controls for each single effect, like the feedback and time for delay, for example. It's also all explained in the tooltips. You also got a main gain knob, which can be really handy. And yet that's all when it comes to Fraction. Let's now get into the preset browser and the expansions you get when you purchase Fraction. So when you open up the preset browser, everything is categorized. You got your bass, bells, brass, the experimental sounds, granulized sounds, keys, leads, melodic sounds, best felt piano, and I mean all these presets are so inspiring. Pads, plugs, and synth. And as you can maybe see, Fraction is split into 3 categories. In total, you will get over 220 presets. And with the purchase of Fraction, you will get every future update completely for free. And with each update, we will give you free sample maps and presets for free as well. These 3 expansions are split into Hardware Lab, Immersive, and Pro Essentials. Hardware Lab is what you're looking for when you want that analog vibe, vintage, distorted, unpredictable sounds. And for immersive, I personally got inspired by legendary filmmakers like Hans Zimmer, Ludwig, but also some epic composers in the rap industry like Mike Dean. So these are some nice cinematic sounds. And for Pro Essentials, before we even head to the sound design, we studied hit records and popular albums to get some go-to and industry-proven sounds into Pro Essentials. So you get some polished and reliable sounds in this expansion. So this was Fraction. The link is below to purchase. I'm so excited to hear what you guys make with this. Feel free to tag me on Instagram, @ProdViom. And that wraps up the video.